Okay, welcome to today's SME Growth Cohort session. It is the 4th of June, and on the agenda today we have the Tech News Bulletin. The biggest barrier to AI adoption in the business world isn't tech, it's user confidence. And then we've got the AI and automation workshop. Today that's from Rob, and we'll be looking at leveraging AI for quality content audits, prompt engineering, engineering case study. Despite the hundreds of billions of dollars spent on developing AI models and platforms, adoption remains slow for many employees, with a recent Pew Research Center survey finding that 63% of US workers use AI minimally or not at all in their jobs. Now that for me is quite mind-blowing, and that's because when you start to see how easy it is to use AI in certain places to make you more efficient, and just how low the bar is in terms of being able to start introducing it. I think it's quite mind-blowing that there is still actually a fairly sizable chunk of businesses and people in those businesses that haven't been able to start using those tools yet. It didn't talk about their actual skill. It spoke about their belief in their skill level. In the context of doing their job, they might be unsure of how to use it, or they might be unsure of whether they're supposed to use it. So I think it's a much better strategy to constantly be looking at how individuals can augment their unique strengths by layering these technologies on top of them. I would say, and it must be the case, in almost all businesses, there will be low-hanging fruit that business leaders can start attacking just to build confidence in the tech, get their teams starting to use it and get comfortable with it, and then you can build from there. I find this quite funny. When I was asking on the WhatsApp group a couple of weeks ago if anyone would like to do a show and tell, Rob sent me a private message saying, I'm not ready to present anything, but, which I took as it would be great if you did present this in its raw form, Rob. So I basically strong-armed him into doing it anyway, because I just thought it'd be really interesting to do it, not knowing exactly what the end result is going to be, etc.
And in an organization, there are a lot of tasks that take a lot of man time. And there's about 3,200 pieces of content on there that needs to be reviewed. Now, for a person to go and do that, look at those 3,200 articles and spend, say, 3 minutes per article reading it, looking at the page, which may have PDF attachments, may have video attachments. You're talking, if you said 3 minutes a page and you did it consistently, you'd be looking at 20 man days just to review every one of those pages. And that's without actually doing anything. So we had a discussion and thought, well, could we use AI to make that task a little bit easier? Non-programmers, could they, write a prompt? And it came back to your prompt engineering demo you did, Graham, on how you're improving your efficiencies with the actual cohort management, that made me think, well, actually, surely we can write a prompt to look at these articles